use ain't looking back. Gotta laugh or gotta live, 'cause I'm so over the past, and I'm living it fast. I'm addicted to the sound. Turn it loud, just make it play. When the love is all around, dream away with the music.
Hey guys, it's Nina and welcome back to my channel. So I've been reading a lot of your guys' requests lately, and a lot of you guys have been requesting that I should do some more TikTok tutorials. And I just thought,
Hey, that's a great idea!
you guys seem to really love them, and plus I haven't made one in over a month now. So today I'm going to be teaching you guys how to do the sky transition on TikTok. And if you don't know what the sky transition looks like, here's an example.
We're talking about a good time. We're chasing every moment, all the good nights. We're always looking out and it's a good life. We go around the world for a show.
So just a small disclaimer, the tutorial I'll be showing you guys today only works on an iPhone, and I'm sorry about that. But if you don't have an iPhone, there are other ways to do the sky transition. But today, I'll just be showing you guys how to do it on iPhone. So, what you're going to need for this tutorial is, of course, an iPhone, a tripod or something to hold your phone on, the app VideoStar. You're probably going to need the app iMovie as well, and a blue sky background that you can use to key out and make it look really cool. So, I guess let's just get started. So when we're filming this, it's best to have our sky mostly blue and less clouds. Now, it is okay if your sky does have a few clouds. Just try to make sure they're not like the big, white, fluffy clouds, if you know what I mean. Like, you can clearly tell my sky has clouds, but it should be fine since it's not like too noticeable. Also, another tip of advice is try not to wear anything blue, and white might also qualify, but if you do, don't worry, there is a way to fix it when you're editing it. So I'm going to be filming this one in the slow-mo mode on my phone, and I'm going to be filming it just like this because it's going to look super cool when it all comes together. And don't worry about the sky changing yet. We're going to do that all in editing, so don't worry about that. Also, another thing is I'm going to use this iPad to play the sound on just so I can kind of go with the music. TikTok, it's time to get into editing. So the first thing I like to do is go into TikTok and find the sound that we want to use and just make a private of it and save it to our phone. So now that we have the sound that we're going to use, we kind of got to plan out our video. So for my video, I want the sky to change into the sun, then the rain, then like a big storm. But to do that, we need to get the backgrounds. So what I suggest is going into YouTube and searching for the background that you want. So for me, I want like a rainy storm background, so I'm going to search rain, storm, background. And I'm going to hit these little 3 bars at the top and scroll down to where it says Creative Commons. This is just a filter that will make sure so you won't get copyrighted once you put it in your TikTok. Then you're just going to scroll down and pick whichever one you want, and you're just going to take a screen recording of that. So now that we have the backgrounds that we want, we are going to go into iMovie and press Create New Project. And we're going to actually take the sound that we want to use and add it into the video first. And I'm just going to detach the audio. So right now I basically just have the audio. So now I'm going to go hit the plus button And I'm gonna add in my first background. So the first one I want is my sun. So I'm just gonna cut it to where I want it to start. And on here, you can control how fast or slow you want the sky to go and kind of how it flows together, just if you want to know. And I'm going to take this and I'm going to zoom it in. And I'm going to take the sound and drag it over to where I want it to be. So the good thing about having your sound and your sky separate is you can kind of figure out where you want the music and the sky to change. I'm going to speed that up because I think you'd sound better faster. I'm just going to take this extra part and delete this of the sound. So now I have my sun in where I want it. So next is the rain. Take this and press the plus button. And again, I'm going to kind of crop it to where I want it. I really want that lightning bolt to be big. So split, delete, pinch, and zoom. Now I have my sun and my rain where I want it, and next comes the big storm. Okay, so now that the background lines up with the music, press done. And we're gonna go to this little box with the arrow down here and press save video. And that's just saving the video to your phone. Press HD to make sure it's in the highest quality and it will look the best as possible. So now you're gonna head into Video Star and press the little plus button at the top. And make sure under video format, it's the same format that you actually filmed your TikTok in. Then you're just gonna press edit video and go to videos and find the sound first, because that is basically just how long your video is gonna be. Press make video. So now you basically just have your sound here. If you play it, it'll just be your sound. So then you're going to press new and press multi-layer clip. And the first thing you are going to add is the background that you made under the number 1. So just come to videos here and I'm going to select this background and I'm going to adjust this to the top and zoom it in. Then you're just going to press import. It should be the same link that your sound is because we just added it up to the sound, if that makes sense. So then under number 2, you're going to press the plus button again and you're going to find the slow-mo you made. And if your slow-mo is not adjusted to where you want the slow-mo to actually start, you can go in the Photos app and press edit and kind of drag it to where the slow-mo starts, if that makes sense. It's really easy and it probably sounds confusing if you don't know what I'm talking about, but once you see it, you'll probably get the hang of it. And you're gonna drag your little slider thing to where you want the TikTok to start. I apologize about my horrible lip syncing skills. Especially in this video, I don't know what was going on with me, but okay, so now that we have that, we are gonna press number 2 and press add mask. And as you see, mine already opened up the color and it already keyed out the blue sky. But say like if yours did not do that, you're just going to tap on the blue sky and it should key out. As you can tell, my white dress, a part of it also masked out. And like I said earlier, there is a way to fix this. It just takes a little bit more effort. So now I'm going to press done. And as you can see, the background's behind me, but my dress is kind of messed up. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna press number 3, and we're actually gonna add the same clip back in, and we're gonna press add mask again, and take the eraser and just erase out the entire sky, but not the dress. So just erase out the sky, but not the dress. And I'm gonna come back and feather it a little bit. Press done. So now you can see the sky is just keyed out and not the dress, which is actually what we want. You can watch it and it should be almost done. I think that just looks really cool, but as you can tell, I didn't get kind of close to the tree. I didn't pull down it close enough. So I'm just gonna kind of scale it to where I want it to go. So that looks mostly good, but now I'm looking at it and I'm realizing there's a glitch in the green screen. Let me check if that could be a glitch from my coloring skills, and it does not look like it. So I'm gonna go back to number 2 and press edit mask. And as you can see, there's a little small part that did not key out correctly. Just gonna go back through and make sure it's all keyed out now. Press done. And it looks actually pretty good so far. But for this TikTok, I feel like it needs a little bit more color, especially at the slow-mo part. So I'm gonna hit color and I'm just gonna color correct it a little bit. I think it could use some more brightness. I feel like it's a little dark. I'm just gonna press create. And then watch the preview and see how it turned out. That actually looked really good. I might want to go back and add like a little bit more effects to it, just because during the slow-mo, I feel like it could use some more color. But for the most part, that just looks super duper cool and I really love it. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope you found this tutorial helpful, and if you did, make sure you hit the like button and subscribe to become a narwhal, because narwhals are awesome, okay? And if you don't like narwhals, then I don't know. And make sure you have your post notifications turned on so you'll never miss a new upload, and you guys can be the first ones to comment. And if you're not already, make sure to go follow me on TikTok at NinaElizabeth1 and my Instagram at ninaelizabeth.yt, just so you can stay up to date and keep up with me and all that fun stuff. Well, I really hope you guys enjoyed, and thanks for watching. Bye!